Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here and welcome back to my channel, and today's video, which is a little bit different than usual because I'm going to be taking you guys through the best ways to play The Sims to escape from reality. I feel like this is a video that a lot of people might need right now, so I'm here to help you out. I'm going to give you some inspiration. You might be off school at the minute, you might be off work at the minute, you might be playing a lot of video games. I know I'm so excited for Animal Crossing to drop so that I can just spend the weekend playing through that. But if you're looking to use this time to dive into The Sims, to rekindle an old flame that you used to have for The Sims and want to take it forward to The Sims 4 or any Sims game. And also, this video is sponsored by Elgato. I'm going to be using some cheats in this video, and my Elgato Stream Deck is the perfect place to have all of my Sims 4 cheats so that I can just complete them all with a click of one button instead of typing them all in. I do have a tutorial about how to do that. That will be up in this corner over here, so you guys can go check that out if you want to. And also, as always, there is a link down in my description. If you're looking to use this time to get into streaming, to video recording, Elgato make amazing products that help gamers and streamers, so definitely go check them out. So in at number 5, we're gonna do this as a little listicle. We have probably the most well-known challenge for The Sims, and this is the 100 baby challenge. You've probably heard about it through Jessica or Steffo Sims or Kelsey from BuzzFeed. There are a lot of people who play 100 baby challenges, and it's pretty self-explanatory. There are rules online. I will try and link to each of these play styles or challenges down below, but the clue is in the name. You have to have 100 babies with 100 different Sims, and that's gonna take you a fair while. This may even take you months to complete, so that's why I thought I would put it at number 5. It's a lot of time, it's a lot of dedication. If you have ever tried the 100 baby challenge, you are a stronger Sims player than I ever could be, just because I don't think that I could personally do it. I always say how I'm not gonna do it on my channel, so the day that that happens, you know that I've been taken over by aliens, which leads us on to number 4, and that is infect the town. If you have Get to Work, then you have aliens. If you have vampires or you have spellcaster, I forgot what the pack is called, Realm of Magic. If you have Realm of Magic, then you have spellcasters, and there are also mermaids and all of these different occults in The Sims 4. So if you have one of those packs that has an occult, then you can actually take that occult, create one alien or vampire or spellcaster or mermaid, and you can play to infect the whole town. So basically what this means is you romance every single person in that town, you impregnate them, and then you could also turn them into vampires if you have vampire, or you could aim to turn them into spellcasters if you want to do that, or turn them into mermaids if you want to do that. There are many different ways to play this challenge, but it's kind of out there, it's fantasy, it takes you away from the real world, and it also gives you a task to do so that you can focus on something. You can have an end goal, and even if you do manage to do one whole world in The Sims 4, there are plenty of others for you to also infect, so I don't think you're ever gonna get bored of this challenge. Honestly, Infect the Town challenge, now thinking back on it, might not be the best challenge to play right now. At number 3, we have the All Whims challenge. This is very random. You're probably gonna play The Sims in a completely different way to ever having done before. And basically, in The Sims 4, The Sims have whims, and these are basically wishes or wants. That's what they've been called in previous titles, and your Sim randomly gets these attached to them. It can be anything from being friendly to a specific Sim, to woohooing a specific Sim, to buying an item over 500 simoleons. So basically, the aim of this challenge is just to play the game by following your Sim's whims. You might not end up with a house, you might end up with a freaking baby on the side of a street with a bar because your Sim randomly wanted to buy a bar, but it's very entertaining, I can assure you. I've never actually done a video on it or anything like that, but I have played through a couple of times just when I kind of just wanted to have a joke with The Sims 4 or test out how the whim system functions. So that's a fun little challenge for you to try if you're looking to switch up your gameplay a little bit. Coming in at number 2 is actually a challenge that I recently got suggested to by a number of you guys when I said I wanted to go back and maybe start doing a Sims 3 Let's Play or just some random Sims 3 videos. I feel like I've been playing a lot of The Sims 4 recently, and you know, it's kind of hard to keep continuously coming up with storylines when I know the game inside out at this point. So I kind of wanted to go back to The Sims 3 recently, and one of you guys actually suggested that why don't I do the leprosy challenge? I don't know if, no, it wouldn't be leprosy. Legacy? It's like a legacy, but instead of playing a legacy just with either the rules or just having like a 10 generational family that you create, you actually play a new pack every single generation. So for example, for The Sims 4, your first generation that you have, you obviously would start, you could do base game only if you wanted to, or you could start with the expansion packs and start with Get to Work, in which you could be a doctor, you could be a scientist, you could own a shop, or you could also be a police officer. So this is a really cool way to kind of rediscover the game. Obviously, this one you're probably either going to need some money for to buy those packs, or you already have to have the packs available to you. But it's a nice way to kind of go back to the beginning and kind of explore something, a feature that you might not have played for a long time, or just to see an expansion pack or a game pack in a little bit more depth and with new eyes. With all this spare time on your hands, it could be a nice way to fall back in love with The Sims 4. And then finally, we have the biggest fantasy of all. I thought, why not let our imaginations go absolutely wild? This is exactly how I used to play The Sims when I was a kid. I started playing this game when I was 6 years old. It was in The Sims 1, and I would always create myself or a version of myself that I wanted to become. So this is just a really fun way to kind of lose yourself in the game. It's probably more fun if you do have more packs, but create yourself and give yourself the dream life. If you can't go out in the real world right now, why don't you just live your life through virtual reality in The Sims and have your Sim do all the crazy things that you're probably never ever gonna get to do in real life anyways. When I was growing up, I wanted to be an archaeologist so bad. I think it grew out of my love for Tomb Raider and also the fact that my mum used to love Harrison Ford, and therefore we watched Indiana Jones an awful lot during my childhood, so that probably explains a lot. But with Jungle Adventure, I can actually become an archaeologist. I can get married to Zac Efron if I wanted to. That's like my 12-year-old brain kicking in, being like, yeah, you really wanted to marry Zac Efron at one point. And guess what? I can create him in The Sims and I can get married to him. Heck, I could even do the 100 baby challenge just with Zac Efron. I mean, he's pretty much a Greek god, so I'm fairly sure he'd be able to handle it. You can also do this not with playing your Sim self, but maybe recreating one of your favorite films or TV shows, or recreating a Let's Play play that you've seen other simmers do. Obviously, don't just like rip off someone's content and make your own version of it. That's not what I mean. But say if you've really connected to someone's Sims 3 Let's Play, maybe go into your game and create some characters that are similar to it. Don't upload it on YouTube. I'm not telling anyone to rip anybody else's content off them, but if you want to take inspiration from Let's Plays that you've seen, do it. It's a really great thing that the Sims community has all this inspiration behind it, and I think we should start taking advantage of that more. And also, if you don't have the game, there are plenty of content creators out there who are making videos like this one, and also Let's Plays, builds, challenges. There's some incredible Sims creators, and I am lucky enough to call some of them my best friends and my friends in the community, which is just a wonderful experience. We're all over on Twitter, some of us have Instagram, some of us stream over on Twitch, which reminds me, I am streaming on Twitch tonight. I stream every Monday and every Wednesday. Twitch.tv/EnglishSimmer. Tonight, I'm probably going to be playing my own Legacy Challenge or Stardew Valley. I haven't decided yet. But there we have it. Those are 5 ways that you can play the game and kind of just escape from real life for a bit. So I hope this video was helpful. If any of these sound like right up your alley, let me know down below, or if you're playing a specific challenge right now, if you have a save file that you absolutely adore, tell me a little bit about your Sims. What are their backstories? What careers are they in right now? I just want this video to be like a happy little escapism where we can just talk about our love for The Sims. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up and do leave those comments down below, because I want to get chatting to you guys in the comments as well during this funky little time that we're having right now. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye guys!